Hello, this is Simon from Castlebrush Miniature Painting Studio. I'd like to welcome you to our Commission Army Showcase. For a quick summary before we start, today's force contains 15 Primaris Intercessors, 6 Primaris Aggressors, 5 Devastators, a drop pod, repulsor tank, and a repulsor executioner tank. Whole commission was painted on our second quality level, Champion, in our standard Salamander skin. Let's start with the Primaris Intercessors. As I said previously, we have 15 miniatures in this squad. They all are separated in 3 squads, 5 men with sergeant. I'm gonna show them to you in a minute. So we have one squad with autobolt rifles, and this is the one I'm holding right now. It's number 6. And this is the sergeant. Sergeants have chainswords, bolt pistols, and a special salamander brazier. Let me turn him for you. All sergeants in the commission are helmeted, as our client specified. Whole commission is also based on lava bases, as you can see. Those are painted also on our champion level. Let me grab the one with the auxiliary grenade launcher with the special studded shoulder pad. So as you can see, those intercessors have this special Salamander upgrade pack bits and shoulder pads. Okay, so let's go to another squad. This is number 5. So we have those guys. Okay, so for a show up, let's start with the sergeant. Yeah, this is squad number 5. And as well, he has a chainsword, bolt pistol, some extra bits. This one is checking something on his scouter. Chainswords are from the veteran squad, from the Space Marine series, or should I say line. And as you can see, all the bits are matching together really nicely. I think this is my favorite one. Like, he's holding his sword on his shoulder for a moment and checking the situation on the scouter. Let me take a closer look so you can see that it's free-handed as well. Okay, so for another marine from the squad, this is a simple intercessor chap. Those have Stalker bolt rifles, also the special shoulder pad, some purity seals, nicely free-handed flames, and a decaled number. And the guy with the auxiliary grenade launcher as well, ready to fire his shots. And the shoulder pad as well. So for the 3rd squad, we have them here. This should be number 4. Okay, let me take them to the camera. And of course start with the sergeant first. So yeah, he's obviously advancing, as you can see. Chainsword as well, bolt pistol as well. This is a standard Space Marine bolt pistol, but since those doesn't have stat changes when compared to the Primaris ones, I figured that he might be holding some relic from his chapter, fluff-wise of course. And now changing to the rules, let me take a closer look at him. So there's the freehand, there's the decal, flaming brazier as well, of course the special shoulder pad, and all those shenanigans. Okay, so for the rest, we have the one with the bolt pistol, some special some special signs. I don't know if you can see what's written on it. Let me take a look. It's, oh yeah, of course, it's fire. In the middle, oh yeah. So this is member of the squad 4. Probably looking at the enemy disappearing in the lava. Because floor is lava. And this is the guy with the auxiliary grenade launcher. Those guys have standard bolt rifles. Of course, there's a shoulder pad, and as you can see, whole commission is whole intercessor squad is on the 2nd level of quality. Let me show you the sergeants again together. Almost the same, but with each and everyone have a individual feel based on the pose and some additional bits visible. Okay, so let's go to the another squad, which will be Primaries aggressors. We have 6 of those guys, so 5 standard marines and a sergeant. Those were also painted on level champion. Let's start with the sergeant. So he has a brazier as well, some extra bits, some extra seals, more incarnate, more detailed armor. The graphics pattern, they have the flamestorm gauntlets, and yeah, that's basically it. What's different from the classic Salamander scheme is that the helmets of the sergeants are black without no marks on them, so to speak. So let's jump to some standard guy. You can see that we also used the bits from the upgrade pack as well. And yes, those guys are on 2nd quality level. Okay, let me bring this one closer for you. Yeah, here it is. They also have the free-handed flames and the decaled number. This is squad member from the squad 9 of the aggressors. Okay, so those are aggressors. Let me take a little break and then we're back to the next squad. So the next squad on our list is something from the classic Space Marine line, so no more primaries for that matter, and those will be the Devastators. 5-man squad with additional and very cute armoring herb. I will be showing you in a minute. So let's start with the sergeant. So the sergeant is of course on our 2nd quality level with some extra details as for this kit. This is 2nd squad. He has a combi melta in his hand, some servo skulls pointing something to be probably annihilated, and as the previous sergeants, his helmet is black. So let's go to a standard squad member. The whole squad is wielding multi-meltas, I believe. 3 hands on the shoulder pad as well, and special Space Marine Salamander squad upgrade pack shoulder pad and some extra bits. So those are pretty standard. And we have a focus. This is another guy, some pretty seals on him, standing above the lava, holding his heavy weapon so firmly. Okay, but this is not the cutest miniature in this squad. This is the cutest miniature in this squad. The idea was to have him, this is a Marine herb, and to have him painted in a Nocturnian scheme, and you must say that he looks pretty amazing among this lava, holding his trusty melta bomb, I believe, and he's also on 2nd level quality. maybe I can bring him even closer for you, so you can really appreciate this small guy. Okay. Isn't he cute? Just pure otherness given form. Okay, so this wraps up our infantry units, and we'll be back in a minute with some vehicles. As you can see, except the infantry, we also have some machines here, or vehicles if you like. So we have here the repulsor tank, the repulsor executioner tank, and a humble drop pod. So let's start with the drop pod. I'm gonna put those away. You might notice that tank's bases are not glued yet because I left my clear plastic glue at home and I will have to do it later. So let's start with the drop pod. This is our standard drop pod scheme. The first one we did was the Death Star drop pod from Forge World. This is a classic one with the special free-handed or maybe airbrushed flames. Let me show the inside, because we also paint the inside, of course. Okay. So, as you can see, the Stormporter is operational. It should move. Okay, yeah, it's moving. Trust me on this. And we have the navigation machine painted as well. I'm not sure if this is visible, but we did a tutorial recently when we paint the navigation in the drop pod. As you can see, we have the hazard stripes as well. Okay, let me open this one for you. Maybe this one. I don't want to be too harsh on this because you know how it is when you glue a drop pod painted. Okay, it opened a minute ago, so it should open now as well. Come on. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this is fully disassembled. Oh, he looks pretty nice from this angle, almost like a beautiful flower sprawling on a assaulted planet. So let me take a look out underside, which is painted as well. Pretty simple, but nonetheless it should be painted apart. Okay, so let's close him. And yeah, this is the drop pod. Oh, maybe some showing those flames so you can really appreciate them each side. And this is just the champion level, so imagine painting one on our overlord level, for example. So let's go to the primaries vehicles. This is a repulsor tank with special Forge World doors, some decals. The Marine is of course painted in a Mechanicum scheme because he spent his time attuning to the Omnissiah ways, but he displays the special Salamander shoulder pad. As you can see, you can move. Oh yeah, this is unglued because of the transportation issues, but as you can see, you can move the barrels as it was meant to be. And yeah, this is a second quality, and as I said, it's not glued yet because I'm gonna be shipping this in parts. So turret separate, marine, oh yeah, separate, and base separate to avoid any unnecessary damage to this beautiful piece. Okay, so this is the repulsor, and let's go to the... Oh yeah, wait a minute. This is the repulsor base before we glue the stand. As I said previously, I forgot my clear plastic glue, because if you would use a standard super glue on those, there will be some shading because of the cyanoacrylate vaporizing into the air. So you want to avoid that on those. We did it once and it was a mistake, so now we use clear plastic glue. I recommend it. I can't even say how much I recommend it. So this is the repulsor executioner, as well with some forward repulsor doors, some freehanding airbrushed flames, I would say, not freehanded, it's more of an airbrush, but you use your hands on airbrush, so yeah, it might be freehanded. The main turret is also moving, as you can see. The heavy stabber is also moving, and this guy is just, well, for a lack of a better term, let's say he's checking his phone. Oh, what time it is? I will grow late, so okay, so I hope you can see all the details visible on those tanks. As previously mentioned, the turret is not glued, the guy is not glued because it will be easier to ship them without this being glued. And this is of course our champion quality, so we can really appreciate this level. I would love to paint one on the highest quality, but though this will be a task, really. And the second level is just, I say, is just enough. It's more than enough. Almost each edge is highlighted. We have the base colors, airbrushed highlights, shades, and the edge highlights on each element. So this is really nice piece. Let me show you the scouter or a screen, I'd say. Okay, so yeah, so this would be it. This is of course for the sake of the video consistency. This is the base lava scheme. This is the first time we did this scheme, but it turned out really great. Simple but fitting the salamander scheme perfectly. So let's go back for a moment to my favorite pieces in this commission. So it's of course the Salamander's Intercessor Sergeant. I guess maybe not this one, but this one is my favorite piece. All are really great. It was really fun doing those simple kit bashing conversions. We have the of course Devastator Sergeant, which is really nice additions. Really nice seeing those classic Space Marines in the Primaris force. The drop pod, of course, great piece of work. Stunning looking, like he's almost flaming before the hitting. And my favorite, for that matter, yeah, this was the drop pod opening. And my favorite is of course the armour in herb, really nice piece. And he's painted to look like he's made from a nocturnal child, as you can see. So this wraps up our video today. Subscribe to our studio if you'd like to see more from us. We also have frequently updated Facebook and Instagram channels running, where we sometimes share some of our techniques. We are always open for commission, so if you'd like us to paint something for you, go to our website castlebrush.eu and use the contact form on the site, or write to me directly at office@castlebrush.eu. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and we'll see you next time. Simon out.